Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Donna. I hope you're all good today. We're going to be doing a yoga practice for gentle realignment and stress release. So we're going to get started staying in an easy pose here. Get yourself comfortable on the mat, put your hands on your knees, and we're just going to take a couple of long deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose just to get settled into the mat, ready to start the practice. So close your eyes, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And hopefully you're feeling a little bit more relaxed into your mat, ready to start this realignment practice. What we're going to do to start with is we're going to do a head roll. So we're going to take your head forward, tilt your head slightly forward, not too far, just so you can feel it engaging a little bit up through the back of the neck. Take it to the side, make sure that you don't have your ear and your shoulders here, you've got a gap, so it's very gentle tilt. Taking it back, looking at the ceiling, but still holding your neck supported in the front, don't drop it at the back, and over to the other ear. Make sure that you've got your shoulder and your ear apart, not closed up, and then coming forward. And then just repeat it again. Just gently roll your head in your own time. Breathing in and out. Your eyes should just follow around the room. So looking down at the floor, out to the side, up to the ceiling, over to the side, down to the floor again. And just keep going in your own time. So don't make it static, just keep your head moving, just keep it rolling around. Very gentle, so it's not much of a bend of your neck in any position. And when you're ready, repeat it to the other side. So reverse it, breathing in, breathing out, and down at the floor, out to the side, up to the ceiling, over to the other side, back down to the floor, breathing in, breathing out, and one more time, over to the side, ceiling, side, and down to the floor. Alright, now we're going to work the shoulders. So put your hands on your shoulders, have your fingers coming forward and your thumb at the back of your shoulder here. Going to have your elbows straight out to the side, so don't have them drop down, have them lifted right out. Then you're going to bring your elbows forward, and then you're going to take them up by your ears, back, around, chest forward, and then back down by your sides. So meet the elbows in front of you, lift them up, keep them together as long as you can, out to the side, back, so you should feel the shoulder blades engaging. Come back down, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, and then come back to meeting in the middle. Then you're going to reverse it, so taking them back and back, right up by your ears, right forward, elbows meeting, back down and out. You should be feeling no pain. If you feel any pain, you need to stop. But just keep working through very gently. Get those shoulder blades warming up. Get all the muscles behind your shoulders realigning and working evenly. And last time, bring your arms down, just shake your shoulders out, shake everything out. Alright, now we're going to be using our body we're going to pretend that the lower half of the body, the pelvis and from the navel down, is like a big mixing bowl. And the top half, from your waist up, is like a spoon. You're going to stir around, so we're going to do pelvic rolls. So you're going to come right forward, holding onto your knees, so using your knees as leverage, coming forward, out to the side, back, out to the other side, and forward, excuse me, and out to the side, back, other side, and forward. Really big circles with that upper body, so stretching forward, ribs out to the side, round your back, really stretch out that lower back, ribs out to the other side, forward, and again back, side, and forward, and then reverse it, so forward, up to the side, back, round your back, navel to your spine, to the other side, and forward. Once again, you shouldn't be feeling any pain, and if you are feeling any pain, then just make the circle smaller or just skip this exercise. Forward, side, back. So you're really getting your spine working and hopefully realigning any bits of your spine that might be a little bit out from just being stationary in certain positions during the day for too long, like sitting. Alright, good. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to place our hands behind our knees. So you can tuck them in behind your knees if you're sitting in easy pose. And we're just going to round your back, and you're going to pull through the back of your thighs to hold yourself. So you're really going to round right back. So I'll just turn sideways so you can see. So place your hands in here, and you're going to pull back as much as you can. So really round back. So you're nearly lying back on your lower back, and your head is looking down at your feet. So you're really curved in here. And then coming forward, stretch forward, and then rounding back, and stretch forward, and breathing out as you go back, and in as you come forward. The reason, just keep going in your own time, the reason we've got your hands tucked in behind your knees, behind your thighs, is because it opens your chest a little bit more than if your hands are on your knees, because your chest is more closed up when you have your hands on your knees with your hands facing forward. So it just opens your chest a little bit more, so you have a little bit more movement when you come forward. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Well, I hope you're feeling a little bit more stretched out through your spine and feeling a little bit more realigned. Now we're just going to come to lying on our backs. So swing your legs around, lie down on your back, slowly lower down, and have your knees bent in. So bring your feet in quite close to your buttocks, and we're going to cross over your right leg over your left leg. So you're going to bring your leg across, and you're going to tuck it in, your leg's going to tuck in beside the other leg. And we're going to take our hands out, just out from our legs, flat, with your hands flat on the floor. What you're going to do from here is you're just going to take your legs across to the side, across to the leg that's crossed over. So if you've got your right leg over, you'll be going over to the left side. And you're going to try and keep your shoulders on the floor and take a couple of deep breaths in this position. Long deep breaths. So you should be looking straight up at the ceiling, and you should have your shoulders still on the floor. And if you can't, there's something to aim for. So still do the exercise even if your shoulder's up a little bit off the floor. You will eventually, if you keep practicing, be able to keep that shoulder on the floor. And then coming back to the centre. And then uncross your legs. Cross the other leg over top. And so your right leg over to the side. And looking up at the ceiling, try and keep that other shoulder on the floor. Both shoulders should be on the floor if you can. Hold it here. This is a really good abdominal twist. It's very good for your lower back, and it's very good for if you have sciatica issues as well. Another deep breath. And then coming back up. unfold your leg. Just place both feet flat on the floor, and what we're going to do is you're going to bring your feet closer together, and you're going to roll over to one side. So roll over to the right side, and what we're going to do from here is you're going to open up the top leg, the left leg if you've rolled to the right side, and you're going to open it out until as far as you can't go. So we come into like a frog position in the middle, and as soon as you can't go any further in this position, you're going to lift the other leg up, the right leg over to meet the left leg. And so then you're going to open out, come into the position that you can get to with both legs out, and then when you've reached that, then close it up, bring the other leg across to meet the other leg. And so then gently lift that top leg, open it out to as far as you can get, then slowly bring the other leg over to meet it. And just keep doing this, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, open out. And close it up. And just do one more time. Open out. And then closing it. Good. Alright, now we're just going to bring your knees into your chest as much as you can. Bring them in, hug them in. And then just going to circle them around. Hold on to your knees, just circle around. Really release that lower back. Gently release it. Just circle your legs around, holding on to your knees. Good. And then we're just going to roll over to the side, push yourself up to sitting, to come back into the middle of your mat. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to put our legs into the soles of our feet together, into like a frog pose. So it's very similar to what we were doing on the mat when we were closing and then opening. This time we're just keeping our legs open. So that exercise should have helped just get a little bit more stretch through here, so when you come into this position you don't feel quite so tight. So sitting it right up on your sit bones, holding on to your feet. And what we're going to do from here is you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out you're going to take your arms out to the side in front of your legs if you can. You might only get to here, that's all good, just go to whatever your edge is. So breathing in and breathing out. So you're just aiming to come over your feet, so breathing in and breathing out. 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 Good. Alright, now you're just going to take your legs out to the side. So you can take one leg out to the side. When you've got that in the right place for you, take the other leg out to the side, sit it right up on your sit bones to really adjust them. And after doing those other two exercises, you should be feeling a little bit more stretched out through here to go into this position. So what we're going to do here is some of you might just want to come to your hands, others of you might want to come to your elbows, others of you might want to place your forehead or your head on your hands. So just go to whatever you feel comfortable with, where you get a really good stretch through the inside of your thighs. Alright, so just take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and just slowly get into the position that you're going to head towards. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Really try and keep the soles of your feet lively, don't let them just flop around. Try and keep your toes pointed up to the ceiling, so flexed feet. Deep breath in, deep breath out, each time going that little bit further to reach where you need to reach. Deep breath in, and then slowly settle into the position that you're going to stay in for a few breaths, and just get yourself comfortable Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And pushing yourself back up. And bring your legs together. Well done. Bring your legs together. Don't know why my mat keeps curling up today. I'm not sure why. Okay, and just hold your knees together. Hug them together. And just relax through the hips, through the lower back. Relax the inner thighs. Now we're just going to finish by lying on our backs in a relaxing baby pose. Happy baby pose. So swing your legs around. So slowly roll back down. Get yourself comfortable. And what we're going to do is you're going to take hold of the inside of your instep. So you're going to hold inside of your foot and you're going to lift the other foot and hold it. And if you don't find this position very comfortable, you can always take your hands out to the outer side of your feet if you prefer. And then you're just going to bring your lower back stretched along the floor and your back of your neck, so your whole spine should be pressing into the floor, and try and lengthen that lower back. So try not to have your tail right off the floor, your buttocks right off the floor. Try and keep your lower back on the floor, stretching out along the floor, lengthening. Because this is very good for your lower back if you can actually keep your lower back on the floor. And take a couple of deep breaths here. You can roll around a little bit just to loosen up everything. Because you know how babies are when they're in this position and they're happy. They don't just stay stationary, they often move around everywhere. So feel free to move around just to relax your spine. And then when you're ready, just come back into a settled position and just take a few deep long breaths, just relaxing that spine right from the top of your head through your neck, upper back and shoulders, middle back, lower back into the mat. And just relax your breath. And when you're ready, bring your legs together and roll over to the side, slowly coming up. And into easy pose. And you should feel a little bit more realigned and a little bit less stressed if you were stressed before you started this practice. You should feel quite nice and relaxed. Should feel that your spine and your neck and shoulders and your inner thighs and outer thighs are a little bit more realigned than what they were when you started the practice. And if not, they should at least feel a little bit more relaxed. So take a deep breath in, close your eyes, deep breath out. Another deep breath in. And deep breath out. And I thank you very much for joining me today with this practice, and hopefully you'll come back to it again and again and find that it really does help you with realigning your body. Have a great day. Namaste.